Hello there, I'm Sönke from Wonderboy Games, and in this video I'll show you some examples, kind of a playthrough for Kelp Shark vs Octopus. Please keep in mind that this is a two-player asymmetrical game and normally the shark doesn't see what's behind the blocks, except when they are revealed. The game is all set up and the octopus, as always, has the first turn. This is the starting deck of the octopus. You can see it by looking at these symbols on all those cards. And this card is already on my hand, or tentacle. So the octopus draws up to the hand size, which is 4 in the beginning, and has 2 actions left. Normally, drawing up to your hand size is an action. In this case, because it's the first turn, I still have 2 actions left. As first action, I play Fast Learning. Fast Learning is very nice and it allows me to learn 2 things over here. But first, you will have to pay the cost to play the card. The cost to play the card, you can see over here, it is revealing 1 block. I reveal this block and now I can learn 2. I will learn Sudden Evasion. Cards that you learn here go to your discard pile, normally. This card allows me to put 1 card on top of the draw pile. So I'll get another card, this one, because in plain sight is one of my favorite cards, and I put it on my draw pile. I still have a second action left. As second action, I will play Camouflaged. Now I can hide 1 block and swap it with an adjacent one. So I'll hide this block and I'll swap it with this one. These were the 2 actions of the octopus. The 2 cards go on the discard pile and it's the shark's turn. The shark draws 2 dice randomly from the back. Ta-da! The shark has drawn a yellow and a blue one. Now we roll the dice. Oh, that's nice. It's a 1 and a 5. The blue dice can be put on all those blue spaces and can be used as currents to make the shark swim faster. The yellow ones are for searching. I put the blue one here and the shark normally moves 1 space. If I swim over a current, I can skip that space and swim further. So I'll swim over here. The first blue die that has been swum over, used here on the board, goes on the growth track, makes your shark a little bit more experienced and makes it grow. Now the shark ends its turn here after skipping the current and can search either here or there. Here the shark needs at least a 4, here at least a 2. I put it over there and the octopus has to reveal that block and it's a shell. The yellow dice also go on the growth track, all of them. And whenever this is full, this gets flipped. And it's the octopus' turn. The octopus has these 2 cards on its hand. I'll decide to draw up to my hand size, which is my first action already. You can also use this to remind you of that. And now I have my second action left. And, oh, that's nice. I play in plain sight, which I got on my last turn. It costs nothing to play. And I can hide 1 or 2 blocks and then draw a card. So I'll hide this block and draw a card. And that's my turn. These were the 2 actions. And it's the shark's turn. The shark draws again. Let's see what we get. 2 blue. So we roll them. Oops. It's a 5 and a 3. And well, maybe the shark decides to put the 3 over here to use it as a current to be able to grow. And the 5 goes to energy because it's a nice high number and it can be used to buy cards later or even on this turn. So the shark swims over this current, circling nice around this block in the middle. And the first blue, like always, goes over here. So these go away, back in the bag, and this pile gets flipped. The shark has grown and has a reroll each turn now. It's the octopus's turn. The octopus decides to bluff a little and confuse the shark. So they play Sneaking By, which costs 2 to reveal. And the octopus reveals this block and this one. But now they can shuffle 2 blocks. To shuffle, they take the bag, take 2 hidden blocks, this one and this one in this case. They don't have to be adjacent. Shuffles them in the bag, and the shark tells the octopus which one has to go where. So you can feel the bag here too, so you know you don't get it out of the bag and showing it to the shark. So the shark decides the first one goes here and the second one over there. Now it's the second action of the octopus, and the octopus plays Disguised, which costs nothing to play. So they hide 2 blocks. And it's the shark's turn. The shark randomly draws 2 dice. This is nice, blue and the yellow. Rolls them. This is good. And now has a lot of options. I think maybe they fall for the bluff a little. So they put the current here, swim over it. So first put the currents, then move, and then after moving, they can place the yellow die here because it's a 6 and they need a 5 there, and they search this block, and it's a shell. The first blue you used goes here, and every yellow you used goes here as well. So at least the shark has grown a little and might be able to unlock a new ability on the next turn. And it's the octopus's turn. The octopus has 2 cards and decides to draw up to the hand size and wants to play New Tactics, which costs 1 to reveal. So we play it as the second action. First action was drawing, reveal 1 block and learn 1. You can not only buy or learn cards, you can also learn blocks. So we'll do that. We put this shell away and this double shell enters the game. So on future moves, we can reveal that double shell to pay the cost of revealing 2 blocks. That's a turn, and it's the shark. The shark draws again, and it's 2 currents. Currents can also build a network. So normally the number on the current doesn't really matter. If I only swim over this 5, it's the same as swimming over a 1. But if the numbers are decreasing, the current flows in that direction. So you can swim over several dice and skip several spaces, move over half the board. You see, that's a 5, that's a 3. It could also be another one, a 1 here, and I could swim even further. But for now, I go from here to there. Remember, the first blue that you use goes on the growth track, and when this is full, all these go back in the bag, and this tile gets flipped, and you have gained a new ability. Maybe it's time to use energy. This ability gives the shark 5 additional energy if they have 5 or less. And we have exactly 5 energy, so now we have 10. We could potentially buy several cards or an expensive card. I'll buy Vigilant because it's a very strong card. It costs 8 and we have 10. And it gives us a very powerful ability and a yellow die, which is also good. So the shark takes this one, this gets immediately refilled. We have 2 energy left, so we can't buy another card. And 1 die from here, in this case there's only 1, has to go up on the hunger track. So the shark gets a bit more hungry by using some energy. Kinda makes sense. The octopus doesn't have any cards left in the tentacles, and the draw pile is empty. So we shuffle the discard pile. And that's a new draw pile. And as the first action, the octopus draws up to the hand size of 4. So we learn again, paying the cost by revealing a block. And now we learn food. Learning food gives you a card, the top card of the deck, and the matching block. You can see it here. The card goes on the discard pile and the block goes onto the board and gets exchanged with another revealed block, like this. As our second action, we will hide 2 blocks. There are a lot of blocks that are revealed, so we're gonna hide these 2, and that's the turn of the octopus. And it's the shark's turn. The shark draws 2 dice, and it's 2 yellow search dice. We roll them. Oh, that's nice. It's a 4 and a 6. Before using them, the shark has to move. So we are gonna move over here, over this current. The first blue goes on the growth track. And now we can place both of those. One of them we place over here because we need a 5 and this is a 6. And the 4 we're going to place here. So we can search in both places, but we have to announce where we want to search first, because there could be a trap, this one, that scares us away, and then we can search on the other spot. So for now, we're going to say we want to search here first. It's a shell. And now we're going to search here. And it's a trap. It's a current trap. So this symbol is the same symbol as this one. And this trap removes one of our currents. The octopus gets to choose, but as there is only one, this one goes back in our bag. These 2 yellow ones both go on the growth track. There and there. This growth tile is full. These go away in the bag. And this gets flipped. And we have another ability for future turns. And we can reroll twice now. And it's the octopus's turn. The octopus plays camouflage, which costs 0 to reveal. And lets us hide 1 block. And we're gonna hide this trap. We wanna use it again. And we swap it with an adjacent block. And we're gonna swap it with the double shell, because it's harder to reveal the double shell now for the shark. And maybe the shark forgets that the trap is there. And then, well, you know what? We're gonna play this one, reveal the double shell to pay the cost, because the cost is 2, but we got 2 shells on this. So that's all we have to do. And now we can shuffle 2 hidden blocks. Hidden blocks don't have to be adjacent when they are shuffled. So, you know, we are gonna take this trap, and to bluff a little, you're gonna take the octopus, but don't tell the shark. So the shark tells us where this one goes, and the shark says it goes there, so I can cheat. Okay, we keep our cool, and this one goes over here. And it's the shark's turn. The shark gets a blue and a yellow, which is nice. Rolls them, and this is also pretty good. And we're gonna put the current here, swim over this. Swim over this and search over there. The blue one goes on the growth track, and the yellow one goes over there. The octopus draws up to the hand size of 4, which is the first action, and then plays a nimble dodge, revealing 1 block and swapping those 2 to get away from the dangerous center zone. and being able to eat on a later turn. The shark draws 2 blue dice and rolls a 1 and a 5. We have 2 rerolls, so we reroll the 1. It's a 4. Now let's try it again. It's a 3. And we're gonna put the 5 here to be able to get new cards later on. And the 3, we're gonna put it here in the middle for later to be able... Oh no, you know what? We're gonna put it here, swim over it, and now we activated the last growth tile. We were pretty quick with the growth tiles. This is a strategy you can use. You could also go for cards earlier. Now we did this. The octopus plays in plain sight, hides 2 blocks, and draws 1 card, which is very nice. And we play another hiding card. Trick of the light, it also doesn't cost anything. We can hide 1 or 2 blocks, so we'll hide 2 blocks. And now we can trash a card from our hand or discard pile. And we're gonna trash a nimble dodge, so it goes out of the game. The shark draws a blue and a yellow. Rerolls this 1. Reroll it again, because we have 2 rerolls. And, well, it's time to use some energy. We are gonna put 1 there, swim, and let's see what's going on over there. Oh no, it's the octopus. But this doesn't mean any harm to the octopus. The shark just discovered the octopus. Now they get to hunt them. And the yellow one can't get on the growth track. And as this symbol tells you, it goes back in the bag. So now the octopus needs to get away. We only got 1 card on our hand. It's pretty good for this situation because we can basically run away with 2 swaps. Or we can draw first. Let's draw first and see what we got. I got only 2 cards, so I have to shuffle the discard pile. And get another card. So let's see what we got. We cannot shuffle now because the octopus is hidden, so we can't shuffle the octopus. So we are actually gonna do it and play sudden evasion. We have to reveal 2 blocks, so we'll reveal the double shell instead. And now we can swap twice. And we don't want to be in front of the shark because the shark can't swim backwards. We want to be behind it to be a little bit more safe. And also we want to be in this 5 zone because it's harder to hit us there. So we are going to stay there and we can make another swap, and I think we are going to swap this one so our double shell is even a little bit more safe. And that's our turn. And now it's a bit dangerous depending on what the shark will draw. So let's see. And remember, the shark can always attack because shark has this die on the vigilant card. In our game at least. So, a 1 and a 6. Well, we're gonna re-roll this one. Oh, it's also a 6. Nice. So, we cannot go there. With 2 blue dice, the shark would have been able to go there, maybe. But we have this ability. We can draw another one. An additional one. It's a blue one, so we roll it. It's a 4. Oh, now it's getting dangerous for the octopus. So the shark is going to put the 6 here and the 4 there. So the numbers are decreasing. The flow of our current goes like this. And the yellow one, so we're moving like this. The blue one goes back in the bag. And the yellow one, we are not going to use it, and we can't, because we cannot search here, we cannot search there. We are going to put it into energy, and in the end of our turn, we are going to have to get cards here, because this is full, we have to get cards. But first, we will attack the octopus because we have this one as well. So we of course will attack. This card is used now. We're gonna flip it and we can't use it again. And now it's a confrontation. In a confrontation, the octopus has a chance to escape. These 3 cards are different abilities to get away from the shark. The octopus now secretly chooses one of those abilities. Maybe we take the red one. It moves the shark to a den of our choice. At the same time, the shark tries to match this card without knowing what the octopus plays, of course. So they have the same cards basically and a description of what the octopus could do. And now the shark has to guess which one the octopus takes. If we choose the same card, the shark wins because they countered the ability of the octopus. Let's see. Octopus played this card, shark this one. We reveal at the same time and they are different. This time the octopus can escape. They get to use this card. After they did this, both red cards go out of the game. The octopus can only use this escape strategy once in the game. So next time it's a 50-50 chance, and if the shark manages to attack 3 times, it's over for the octopus. So the octopus can move the shark to a den of their choice. The octopus gets him far, far away into this den in the corner, and we place the shark like in the beginning of the game in a 90-degree angle to the path, so the shark can choose to go left or right. Both red cards are out of the game. We trashed them, and next time it's only a 50-50 chance for the octopus to win a confrontation. The shark didn't manage to eat the octopus now. The red die goes here. The turn isn't over for the shark yet because we have energy left and we desperately need new red dice because our only red die is gone now. We've got plenty of energy, 16, so we can buy multiple cards. We will buy Relentless and it gives us 1 red die and it goes right into the bag. And this costs 7 energy. We got 9 energy left. This gets refilled right away. I'm gonna buy Observant 2 to get more red dice and it costs 6. We got 3 energy left and can't buy any more cards, but we got Observant, get another red and a blue die, and we have to take the blue, by the way, too. Get them in the bag. And we have 2 red dice now and can be more aggressive. And remember, each time you do this, it doesn't matter how many cards you get, 1 die goes up on the hunger track because using energy makes you hungry. And you choose which. I will not take the yellow because yellows are nice. So I'm gonna take one of the currants, getting a bit more hungry, and these go back in the bag. Dice basically at some point always go back in the bag, except if they land on the hunger track. They never go out of the game. And also we have these one-time abilities now. We can re-roll 1 or 2 dice once, or we can ignore the effect of a trap once. And now it's the octopus. And the octopus needs to hide and needs to get away. So we play this card, but we don't use the action on the card and we don't pay the cost. Instead, we just use it to hide 1 block. And that block is the octopus. Any card can be used. If you don't use any of this down here, you don't pay the cost, you just play the card to hide a block. The octopus is hidden, which is good. So we can play another sneaking buy, and this time we're actually gonna use it. We have to reveal 2 blocks. Unfortunately, our double shell is already revealed. So we are gonna reveal 2 other blocks. And now we can shuffle 2 hidden blocks to get away. And of course I'll take the octopus. I'm gonna take this trap too. Shuffle, shuffle. Again, the shark tells us where it goes. This one goes here. The other one, of course, goes here. And it's the shark's turn. The shark knows the octopus is either here or there. Let's see what they draw. Totally randomly. I'll draw current die and a strike die, a red one. Let's reroll the red one. Let's reroll it again. It was a 2 and now it's a 3. That's not the best. We're gonna draw another die. This growth tile allows us to. And it's a search. We know the octopus is here or there, so we're gonna go there. And we cannot attack because we only have a 3. We swim here. The blue one goes back in the bag because the first blue goes here. This is full. We cannot strike here, so this has to go to the energy. But we can search and be sure where the octopus is. And it's actually here. So the yellow one goes back in the bag. And we don't want to buy cards. We could, because this ability gives us 5 extra energy because we have equal to or less than 5. But we don't want to spend energy now because our red die would have to go up, and we don't want to do that. We want to get it back later on by having another die here that goes up then. It's the octopus's turn. We are gonna draw up to our hand size because we don't have that much choice right now. We'll have to risk it, and we only have 1 action left, so we'll hide 2 blocks, hide the octopus and the double shell for later, and that's our turn. Let's see what the shark does. Maybe the octopus is lucky. So the shark gets 2 blue dice, rolls them. Okay, and draws another die because we want to attack. Let's see. It's a search again. Okay, reroll this. Put one of these in the energy to be able to purchase stuff, and put both of them there. Swim, because we always have to move first. Search here, so we reveal the octopus. This one goes back in the bag, and now the octopus can't shuffle because it isn't hidden, at least for now. And now we'll have to get new stuff here, which is okay, but it also makes us more hungry. Okay, we get an agile card, and we'll get a swift card. So we will be very swift and agile now, and can move around a lot. And we get 2 blue and 2 yellow dice, which is okay. But right now we want red. One of those goes up, this one. We're pretty hungry now. And those 2 go back in the bag. And we have our red die back. And it's the octopus's turn. I think I'll have to draw a card. So we will play camouflaged, hide 1 block, and we can swap it with an adjacent block. Maybe the shark didn't pay attention. Who knows? It's the shark. Let's see. It's a yellow and a red one, so we can search or attack. But we need a 4, so we're gonna reroll again and again. 2 rerolls. It's still a 3, so we can't attack right now. We could draw another die, which is a bit dangerous. But let's do it. We're a shark. It's a blue one. Okay, that's good for the octopus. We're gonna put all of them here. We could, of course, use the blue one here, but we're gonna put all of them here. We wanna get our red back. We've got 10 energy, and we are playing aggressively now. We wanna get another red die and a blue die. But 1 die goes up, so we're very, very hungry now, playing a dangerous game here right now, and these go back in the bag. It's not looking good for the octopus. We'll have to draw. We can play a nimble dodge and swap away again. So this we reveal, and we swap those 2. The shark draws 2 blue and draws another die, because they want to attack, but they can't. So do we need rerolls? Not right now. The shark places the 4 here, the 5 there, to swim like this, circle the octopus a bit. That one goes back in the bag, and we can search here and reveal the octopus again. As the octopus is already revealed anyways, and the food as well, we can take our first action to play the food card. To play a food card, you have to be adjacent to the food. So there or there needs to be the food if the octopus is there. So it's adjacent right now. We have to reveal both. They are already now. If they wouldn't, I would reveal them now. And I get this red rock crab in the food track. And here we get a shell bag. And now I can activate this ability. I could also do it later on, but I of course will do it now. This ability gives me a hand size of 5 and I can draw up to that hand size right away. If you activate those, just flip them. And this card gets trashed after the turn because it can't be used anymore. So I'll draw up to 5, so these get shuffled. And we draw another card. So now we got 5 cards on our hand and have a second action left. We will do this, hide this block, and then we can trash a card from our hand or the discard pile, and I'll trash the other nimble dodge. And that's our turn. This one is trashed too. Whoops. It's the shark. The shark knows where the octopus is, so they try to get another red die, which is also a bit risky because dice they cannot use here, they have to put there, and then at some point they will have to go get new cards and get 1 die up. But this is okay. We will re-roll the yellow one to be able to search. It's a 3 again, and it's a 1 that was unlucky. We are gonna build a little network of currents here. This is a 4, a 3 and a 2, so potentially the shark could go like this now. But for now we're gonna keep circling here, and as this is only a 1, we can not place it here or there, so we have to put it in energy. It's the octopus again, and the octopus draws up to the hand size, which is 5. And yes, we are lucky. We've got a sneaking by. So we can shuffle, and it's our second action because the first action was drawing. And we have to reveal 2 blocks. Let's reveal this one instead. And now we can shuffle 2 hidden blocks. Finally, we can get away from that shark. So we'll take this one and that one, which is in a rocky zone as well. The shark tells us this first one has to go here and the other one goes there. Let's see how fierce the shark is. Oh, it's a red one and a current. So are we drawing another one? No, we are not. We may, but we don't, because we don't want to risk that we have to put it there and have to buy at some point. The shark has a red 3. Let's re-roll it. It's only a 1, oh no. And it's a 2. Alright, we still don't have a 5, but we have Relentless. And Relentless lets us re-roll 1 or 2 dice. So we're gonna re-roll that red one again. It's all about mitigating your luck as a shark, and finally we've got a 6, a nice and juicy 6. And we only have to choose between those 2. And we're gonna go straight forward here to this space and attack blindly. Let's see. It's the octopus. Who knew that? Okay, the octopus only has 2 cards left with defense strategies. They choose flinch to sacrifice a limb and swap the octopus with any adjacent block. But let's see if that works out at all. If the shark matches this card, plays the same card, basically they win the game. If they don't, we get away again. The shark takes this card, the octopus gets away and can swap the octopus with any adjacent block. So we're gonna swap it here, it's a weak defense. And this card and the matching shark card go away. If the shark manages to attack a 3rd time, it's over for the octopus. And now the shark is very, very hungry. This die, the red dice, always go on the hunger track. If they didn't work out, if they worked out, you win anyways. And it's the octopus turn. The octopus plays in plain sight, hides 2 blocks and draws a card. They are not lucky, and so we will play a learn card. It's It's late in the game, but it still might help us. We reveal the block and we are taking chances, taking chances, and we get this trap in play as well. Oh, and we are gonna put taking chances on top of our draw pile because fast learning allows us to. The shark draws a yellow and a blue, rolls it, and draws another one. And it's also yellow, that's not perfect. And they reroll the yellow one once and twice, once and twice. And this is okay. They can swim here, put the yellow 4 here and the search die with a 5 here. And they say they want to search here first. It's the octopus. And then here, it's a trap. So one of the blue dice, this one goes away anyways. One of the blue dice goes back in the bag and the octopus gets to choose which. They choose this one. So this goes back in the bag and these two go back in the bag as well. And it's the octopus's turn. The good thing is we got our nice taking chances card, but to be able to use it with the octopus has to be hidden. We will play disguised first, hide the octopus and this trap. And then we are gonna play taking chances, pay the cost, revealing 2, and shuffle any 2 hidden blocks with the block in the center zone. So we take this one, the octopus of course, and this trap, and shuffle it with the block in the center zone, which gets hidden with this 2. So these 3 blocks, we're gonna shuffle them, and the shark tells us where they go. First one goes over there. Second one goes in the middle. And the last one goes here. The shark draws these 2 dice. Puts this one here for later. And now goes searching because it's a 5. Let's try this one in the corner. We're lucky, it's the octopus. The yellow one goes back in the bag, but we can't attack now as a shark. And it's the octopus's turn. And the octopus will run away by playing sudden evasion. Oh, they have to reveal 2. Reveal this one and this one. And we'll swap 2 adjacent blocks. And we'll swap 2 adjacent blocks again. Like this, to run away. And now we'll simply play this card to hide a block and hide the octopus again. The shark has drawn 2 blue dice, but we're gonna use our cards now. So the shark returns 2 dice to the bag to choose a replacement die. So these 2 get in the bag and we choose a red one, a strike die, because we want to be able to attack the octopus. So we roll it, and we're lucky, it's a 5. We don't have to use our rerolls, but how do we get there? It's pretty far away and we don't have any blues. Well, we have other cards. So we are taking Agile, which lets us turn the shark 180 degrees, like this. And we move, and then we take Swift. Swift lets us move the shark 1 additional space. And now we're gonna strike the octopus with our 5. And as the octopus doesn't have any cards left to protect themselves, the shark wins the game. Pretty close.